Good afternoon and welcome back to the Mardig Arena for the second of the Hula Hoops National Cup semi-final games between Team Montenotte Hotel and Meteors. We're just underway here as Grania Dwyer takes the early three and makes that. And the starting five, just run through them quickly for Team Montenotte Hotel, is number 6 Claire Rockall, number 9 Grania Dwyer, number 10 Chantal Orford, number 14 Mary Breen, and number 4 Anya McKenna. For Meteors, who have the ball now, is number 5 Emma Martin, number 6 Jade Daly, with 15 Megan McGuinness, 21 Fiona Meany, and 35 Emily Lear. I'm joined this afternoon by Irish international Jessica Scannell, former Glanmire player, currently in Australia. Jess, very welcome this afternoon.
Thanks very much, Matt. Thanks for having me. It's a great occasion to be here. Everyone loves cup finals. I think the question on everybody's lips today is, are we going to have a repeat of last year's cup final? We saw Colester won a great close game there just against Wildcats, and I'm sure Glanmire will be gunning to have a chance to defend their title, but Meteors will have different thoughts about that.
And a couple of missed shots by Meteors as Chantal Orford finds Claire Rockall. Rockall gets the basket, but can't make it, and it comes off the hands of McGuinness and out of bounds with Claire Rockall.
I think we'll see two very different styles of play here today, Matt. You'll see Glanmire will really try to get as many stops and get out running, whereas the big advantage Meteors have against Glanmire is they're a very good three-point shooting team. I think as a team they're shooting over 30%, so they'll certainly look to slow it down, get it into their post players and make some big shots if they get open.
Just talk about a couple of players, I'm sure one that in particular you know very well, in Chantal Orford. What can we expect to see from her tonight? Yeah,
definitely. I think Chantal needs to have a big game tonight. She has found it difficult to show her scoring capabilities all season. She did have a very good game before Christmas with 23 points, but what some people may not know with Chantal is she actually was a 3-time Player of the Year in the America East for her former college, Boston University, so she's really capable of putting up big numbers, and they'll need her to do that today.
Of course, as Claire Rockall's out in the break again, some nice footwork there, and she scores their layup.
It's classic Claire Rockall there, really get out in the break, finish strong. That's what she loves to do all day long.
And Team Montenotte Hotel leading 5-2. Of course, as it goes into Emily Lear, and she takes a fadeaway jump shot. That bounced in and out, but great hustle from Megan McGuinness, but it comes off her leg, and it'll be Team Montenotte Hotel. Of course, on the bench there, Niamh Dwyer, unfortunately injured her knee. She'll be a huge loss to Glanmire today.
Huge loss, especially on the scoring side of things. You know, I think I saw a stat there that Niamh was taking 19 shots a game, so that's a lot of shots and a lot of points. So I think everyone will really need to step up today to make up for that. Another big loss, of course, is Casey Grace is also on the bench. You know, Casey does a lot of work for Glanmire that may not go noticed on the stat sheet, so they'll really need to step it up in the defence and the rebounds there without Casey today.
And Claire Rockall follows her layup up with a long two, and she extends the lead for Team Montenotte Hotel as they lead 7-2.
One place where I think Meteors also will have an advantage is inside, especially without Casey. You know, with Emily Lear and Carol Lloyd is another big post player comes off the bench. I think they'll look to take advantage of that.
So Jay Daly puts the ball in, finds Fiona Meany inside, but Meany can't make the basket, and Mary Breen finds Rockall, who in turn finds McKenna. McKenna can't make that, but great rebound by Dwyer. Mary Breen takes a long two, doesn't go, and a great pass ahead to Meany, who in turn slows it down, and Leah gets her first basket of the day over the outstretched hands of the Team Montenotte Hotel defence.
It's great to see the post player there, Emily Lear, having a lot of quickness, not just inside but also on the perimeter. It's going to be a tough matchup for Glanmire today.
She follows it up with a block on Anya McKenna. McKenna takes a long two and doesn't make it. Rebound McGuinness, and Emma Martin starts the fast break. McGuinness fakes the three. Martin in turn fakes the three and gets all the way to the basket. Goes left hand, a lovely finish by Emma Martin, and Meteors after a slow start have suddenly found their scoring and it's Team Montenotte Hotel 7, Meteors 6.
Great job spreading out the floor there by Meteors to allow Martine get to the basket. They'll hope to see a lot of that from her today.
Queen, nice backdoor pass to cutting Alfred, and Alfred makes no mistake in a reverse layup, and it's 9-6 to Team Montenotte Hotel.
Can definitely see both teams seem very hungry for the win anyway. You know, lots of energy from both teams, lots of talking on defense, lots of cheering on the bench.
And a big three from Megan McGuinness ties the game at 9-all. Dwyer pulls up from the foul line, and she's hit her first 2 shots of the game. Of course, the former National Cup Finals MVP.
Great job there from Grania.
She'll be looking to go back to finals again this year, as will her teammates in the Montenotte squad. Of course, Meteors haven't been in a final for quite some time, so they'll be keen to try and make an appearance there. As a lovely pass on the fast break between McKenna, Dwyer, and eventually Rockall finishes, and it's 13-9 to Montenotte Hotel.
Meteors will look to try to slow the game down now a little bit in the half court, just to try to prevent Rockall and the other Glanmire guards from getting out on the break.
It's Emma McKenna this time, Anya McKenna, sorry, starting the break. Green finds Dwyer inside, and I think Megan McGuinness called for the foul on the reach.
Great job there by Grani, just getting into the middle of the lane. She does that so well. She really is a great leader for the Glanmire team. She's leading them in scoring this year, I think, 16 points a game. So
as we have a timeout there, it's 13-9 to Team Montenotte Hotel. So as we join the action again, it's 13-9 to Team Montenotte Hotel. Dwyer looking for foul, doesn't get it. Nemo Martin splits the defense. Let's go all the way to the basket, but good hands from Claire Rockall, gets the ball back for Team Montenotte Hotel, but can't find Dwyer, and it'll be Meteors again through McGuinness.
good job there by Meteors, stopping the fast break and then going on their own fast break, but another turnover stops that.
So Beth Meany has checked into the game for Meteors. One of 3 Meanies on the Meteors squad. Great hustle by Martine as she dives for the ball with Chantal Arford, and it'll be jump ball. It's Team Montenotte Hotel ball as they lead 39 with just under 4 minutes to go.
You see the sideline out of bounds play here that Glanmire try to run. They'll try to run a back screen here for Grania Dwyer, but it will be difficult for her to get that over the top now with the size of Meteor, so they'll have to try another option.
And that option is Dwyer putting the ball on the floor, and she grabs her 7th point of the game. As the scoreboard has had a little bit of an error there. I think it should be 15-10 or 15-9 as it changes there. It's 15-9 to Team Montenotte Hotel as Emily Lane looks for that pass. She finds Beth Meany, and Beth Meany gets over the basket but can't finish. And Anya McKenna, it's another great pass to the ever-present Rockall, but Rockall can't finish this occasion, and Leah grabs the rebound and gets it into the hands of Emma Martin, who finds Megan McGuinness open on the wing.
You can see maybe just a little bit of nerves there in big occasion. Both teams missing easy layups I'm sure they'd normally make. Emily Lear has no problem putting it in though.
So Lear with a lovely move down the middle and finishes over the outstretched arm of Grania Dwyer. It's 15-11. Inside, Mary Breen looks to go at Lear, but Lear with an outstretched arm catches Mary Breen on the arm, and it'll be 2 shots.
Good move there by Mary, using her body to get the foul.
So, checking into the game.
Jade Daly's coming in here.
So, Leslie Ann Wilkinson checks in for the first time for Team Montenotte Hotel.
Excuse me, Katie Kilbride.
As you say, Katie Kilbride, so he checks in for her first actual Meteors. And I think that's Sarah Kenny I see on the far side looking to check in for Glanmire. Jess should out more than most, but Glanmire with done superbly well in the underage competitions of late, and now we're starting to see more of them turn up in the cup finals. There's a good bit of experience, and as a coach you might know, your father coaching the team gives them a lot of game time. Is that something that Glanmire over the last couple of years have really looked to do a lot more of?
Definitely, you know, the youth players, I think, although they may not play a lot of minutes typically in big games, what people don't see what goes on in training is all of these young kids here, Leslie Ann Wilkinson, Sarah Kenny and some others on the bench, you know, they really push the starters so much every day in training, and I think it's the result of their hard work is why some of our star players can be as good as they are today. So I don't think they'll have any nerves stepping on this occasion. They're used to it, going against tough players day in, day out in training. And I'm sure it'll be the same for the Meteors, younger players who have all started to come through and be pretty dominant players on the senior stage.
Exactly, Meteors another team with an excellent youth system of brought through players in the last couple of years. And there on the court here is that backdoor play you talked about, finds Dwyer. And Rockall just gets a hand at Megan McGuinness. But we see a little bit of pressure from Team Montenotte Hotel, but this time Meteors can break it. And a good block from Chantal Karen Meany, who's now checked into the game for Meteors.
It's a pretty good defence on both ends from both teams, you know. People seem to be getting in the lane but can't finish because I think of the good defence.
And Katie Kilbride goes to the basket and is fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots as we see Amanda O'Regan, with many cup medals herself, about to check in for Glanmire. Some great experience as well as used to come off the bench for Team Montenotte Hotel.
Definitely some very good experience. Amanda O'Regan is experienced not just in basketball but also in GAA. She has many Camogie All-Ireland medals, and I think she'll bring that experience onto the court today.
So Katie Kilbride knocks the first one down to cut the deficit to 17-14. Makes no mistake there. So with 1:55 to go, it's Team Montenotte Hotel 17, Meteors 15. As Leslie Ann Wilkinson sets up a play and finds Alford. And O'Regan, an accomplished 3-point shooter, makes no mistake, straight off the bench and finds her range, doesn't need any warming up.
Amanda's always good for a quick 3. Great shooter, always steps up in big occasions.
Kilbride finds O'Flaherty on the wing. Meany doesn't make that one, and Wilkinson gets the rebound. Nice pass to Alford on the break, and she goes up and over, but the long arms of Emily Lear, end up with the rebound in her hands, and Kilbride starts the fast break for Meteors.
Katie Kilbride, you know, is a young point guard. She's really come on the court, looks really confident, steady with the ball, making some really good decisions for our team.
O'Flaherty ends up with a rebound. Clock ticks just below the 1 minute to go in this first quarter. It's still a 5-point lead for Team Montenotte Hotel as the shot clock gets down to 4. And the shot goes up for O'Flaherty, and she gets her first 2 of the game and cuts the lead to 3 with 40 seconds to go. So Wilkinson sets it up to Kenny. O'Regan finds an open Wilkes on the far side. She's an open look from the corner. Doesn't go, and 22 seconds to go. Meteors will have a chance to take one final shot. Katie Kilbride drives the basket, but a nice bit of defense there, I think, from Sarah Kenny.
I think Katie might have been looking for the foul on that one. Hopefully they'll set up and maybe get a score to finish out the quarter.
So they have a chance to tie or pull it to within one as they trail 17-20. Nice move from O'Flaherty, and she's looked confident when she's come on. Leah with a long range two, doesn't make it. But rebound by Meany and an open shot for O'Flaherty, in and out. And as Bonnie Dwyer rebounds at the end of the first quarter of the Hula National Cup semi-final. It's Team Montenotte Hotel 20, Meteors 17.
Back here now at the start of the second quarter, Meteors have brought in their big centre, Cara Lloyd. She'll really try to take advantage here against Glanmire with her length. She does a great job shot blocking and rebounding for Meteors.
Cara was in America, but back in Ireland as McGuinness mistakes how big the court is here in the Mardyke and steps on the line.
It's interesting to see too, Coach Scannell having a lot of confidence, you know, giving his young players still a lot of time here in the second quarter.
And would that be a case of the bigger picture long term and keeping some fresh legs for the end of the game, or just showing confidence in his younger players?
I think a bit of both, to be honest, Matt. I think, you know, he's very aware of the fact that Niamh and Casey are out and they normally play a lot of minutes, so if the girls can give some good minutes to the starters and also boost their own confidence, it's a win-win situation.
Kilbride, across to McGuinness. McGuinness does three, doesn't go, but good tip from O'Flaherty, I think, is on the far side, and great hustle there as the ball comes off O'Regan, and it'll be Meteors' ball. And again, the bench for Meteors, I think I can see at least three of the starting five, maybe four of the starting five on the bench, and they have been for a while here. So Coach Mark Byrne showing plenty of confidence in his bench as well.
Yeah, and he should. They're a very deep team, and they have some really good streaky shooters. You know, for example, their Kate O'Flaherty, I remember playing some games against her where if she hits one, she's hit four before you know it. So yeah, Glanmire definitely have to pay respect and try to keep up.
Great pass inside from Sarah Kenny, finds Rockall. Rockall back to Kenny, doesn't go, and Rockall is the last to touch it. But off the back of that McGuinness basket last time down, it's now Team Montenotte Hotel 20, Meteors 19.
I think you can see a little bit of frustration there from the Glanmire players. You know, they're making some really good moves and getting out in the break, and they just need to finish some of those easy things and maybe settle down a little bit.
We see a zone here from Glanmire. Is that something they'll look to do a lot in the game, or they mix in and out? There's another shot from McGuinness in the same spot.
Yeah.
Gives Meteors the lead.
I think maybe Meteors did such a good job of spreading the floor out and getting to the basket. Maybe Coach Scanlon wanted to go to his own, but it is going to be tough against such a good three-point shooting team to stay in his own for too long.
Dwyer misses that, but Kenny does a good job. The long arms of Lloyd reaches above the head of Sarah Kenny and plucks out of the air. Meany, nice pass inside to Lloyd, but she can't make that shot. And O'Regan comes away with a rebound and forward to McKenna, who in turn gets it forward to Sarah Kenny. And McKenna makes her first basket, and yes, you've seen it in plenty of Glanmire games last year. Anya McKenna flies under the radar a little bit, but again can score in bunches when she starts hitting.
Definitely. I think Anya is a very good player for just sort of settling the ship a little bit when things get out of control. She's always confident to take that shot, and when people see her making it, they kind of, follow suit. But I just must say, I think that Meteors look very calm here, just moving the ball around. Good kick out there, nice shot, and Kate will be happy with that. Hopefully get her going from the 3-point line.
And we talked about O'Flaherty there from the 3-point line. She makes that three and puts Meteors up 24-22. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half of the Hula National Cup Women's semi-final. Good ball movement across the
rebound by Grania.
Across Dwyer, so missed shot by Rocco. Dwyer looks like she take 2 shots. They look like there's something wrong with it, but technically it looked like she probably only took 2 steps.
Probably. Sometimes it's difficult, with the footwork. If things look awkward, it's hard to say if it's a travel or not.
I don't think Grania will mind me saying she does do some things slightly unorthodox.
That's for sure.
But it ends up with the basket more often than not.
Yeah, you got to say with Grania, especially playing inside, she is a bit smaller than some of the other post players, but what she lacks in size, she really makes up for, and just true grit, I think, and determination. Sometimes we used to say that Grania would run through a brick wall just to try to win a game, and you much prefer to have someone like that playing with you than against you, from my experience anyway.
Flaherty takes another 3, doesn't make it. Rebound McKenna. They trail by 2. Meteors put a bit of pressure on. Good passing, but a great save from Kenny. Gets it to inside to Mary Breen, but she's fouled going up.
Excellent hustle there from Sarah, saving that ball out of bounds and able to make the accurate pass.
Megan McGuinness called for the foul. As Chantel Orford will check in.
Meteors making some subs of their own there now. Emer Martin and Jade Daly and Emily Lee are back into the game.
So Coach Mark Byrne gives his starters an extended rest, and he'll be delighted. They've been sitting down for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and yet they've gone from 1 point down to 2 points up.
Definitely. Coach Scanlon will be looking for their American there now, their professional player Chantel, to definitely try to step up in the scoring department now that she's back on the floor.
So Breen pulls Team Montenotte Hotel to within 1 as they put a bit of pressure on, and
great job there by Martine breaking the press.
Just as they looked like there was nowhere to go, she managed to find a little gap down the sideline, breaks the press, but a kick ball will result in a Meteors ball. 17 seconds to go on the shot clock. It's 24-23 to Meteors. Leah gets it across to McGuinness. McGuinness doesn't make that one off the backboard, and Alford with the rebound, and she'll look to push. But miscommunication with Sarah Kenny. Leaves the ball go out of bounds.
I think the mental side of the game comes into it a lot, here too. Glanmire going for 3 in a row. I think their 6th cup medal overall. It's hard to win a cup, but it's even harder, I think, to continually defend that title. And I think Meteors are very aware of that they can perhaps steal it today.
A nice move inside from Jay Daly, and she scores and is fouled and extends the lead. It's 26-23 to Meteors with another free throw to come. And she makes no mistake there. We talked about that. We saw in last night's game, CNS UCC Demons weren't able to repeat last year's performance and lost there, as Megan McGuinness gets a steal and runs that in. There's not too many changes. We'll just go for a timeout and we'll join you back after the timeout. It's 27-23 to Meteors. So 6 minutes to go. It's Meteors as they put a full court press on there. Lead 29-23.
Glanmire now back with their starting five will hopefully try to make a run at this little lead that Meteors have got.
So Rocco in the corner.
Grania thought about the three, I think.
I think she can hear the coach's voice ringing out in her head. She decides against it, but a good hand from Meteors is up the turnover. Martin.
And again, Meteors straight into the middle. Glanmire are definitely going to have to step up that help defence.
Meteors have found a little bit of rhythm here as they extend the lead to 8. McKenna looks to penetrate. She gets in the key, but good hands from Daly, and Martina loses the hands of McKenna and gets the forward to Leah. Leah inside to her partner in crime, McGuinness, and a lovely shot to back forward to McGuinness, and now all of a sudden it's 10 points.
10-point game, yeah. Really, Emily Lear shown a lot of versatility there. She could play inside and outside, and it doesn't seem to bother her which one she has to do.
You talked about the experience from Team Montenotte Hotel. They won't panic just now, but like I was saying, that with the Demons losing last night, having won last year, how difficult is it to repeat it and especially try and go for a third one with a similar team, bar a few changes?
I think it's very difficult, you know. You win one and it feels great, but after that there's a target on your back. Everybody's coming for you, and it becomes harder and harder to I guess have that hunger. But one thing I do think these girls, just from knowing them and training with them and playing with them, they do always get that hunger to get up and to especially for cup finals. So you would hope they'll be mentally tough enough to not let that sort of pressure affect them.
A timeout call by Coach Mark Byrne as they lead 33-23. So 4:30 to go on the clock. It's a 10-point lead for Meteors against defending champions Team Montenotte Hotel. Alford with a three. Doesn't go, and good rebound by Leah.
Meteors looking to slow the pace here now again, get their offense going. You know, they don't need to rush. They're the ones in control of the game right now.
Guinness misses that, and McKenna looks to force the pace, gets over the basket. A great finish by Anya McKenna. She's fouled. I think Fiona Meany. It's on Fiona Meany, so basket will count, and Anya McKenna will go to the line with a chance to cut the lead.
That was a really important basket there, I think, by Anya a few minutes ago when it was looking like the lead was getting stressed out. She made another nice little jump shot, doing it again, trying to keep her team just within arm's length. So hopefully they'll start to follow soon. We'll have a close game here.
So Eva Martin finds McGuinness on a three-point line.
Meteors love that flex offense where they like to set a little down screen and then a cross screen, and that's exactly what they'll want, is their post player coming across to try to score.
Great hands that time from Grania Dwyer. Somehow or other she managed to split the two Meteors players, but also split the two Montenotte players, which looked impossible from this angle, but somehow at speed they both managed to miss it as Carol Lloyd checks in. But as you talk about with the flex there, Meteors really do an excellent job of moving the ball on offense.
Yeah, and they're very patient too in coming off of those cuts. They don't rush it, so Emily Lear and especially Carol Lloyd now coming in will look to take advantage of that, get it inside.
Martin, good defence from Team Montenotte Hotel, but good pass from Lloyd inside to Daly. Daly can't get it, and Mary Breen gets the rebound. She's looking around, let's see where she's passing. Alford makes herself available on the wing, and Alford drive down the lane, goes up and over the long arms of Carol Lloyd and Emily Lear, but can't finish. And Daly is eventually called for a kick ball as she just fumbles it a little bit. And Kate O'Flaherty will check back in the game for Megan McGuinness as she'll get a little break before half time. Meteors still leading this one, 33-26. So Alford is open in the corner. But again, great hands from Carol Lloyd as the pass is deflected on the way into Mary Breen, and Meteors will attack to Emily Lear, who looks to get in the middle of the key. She does, but again, great hands from Grania Dwyer, and she'll get that one first and finishes with a layup and is desperately asking for the foul. She did seem to get a lot of contact on the way down the court, but makes that a 5-point game to Team Montenotte Hotel, trail 33-28.
I think that'll be a big key to Glanmire trying to get back in the game. You know, they're getting some good stops, getting out and running, but they really need to finish their layups as Grania did there.
Deep shot from Martin, doesn't go, but we've seen a plenty of occasions before she can make that shot.
Yeah, definitely doesn't have any trouble having the confidence to shoot from out far. She gets a little rest now for that.
Sure, she'll be delighted. I think the sub was already coming in, and Beth Meany checks back into the game. But again, we see this pressure from Meteors, just trying to slow down or speed up. Team Montenotte Hotel, but plays right in the hands this time as Alford finds her range.
Yeah, it's interesting there to see Meteors pressing Glanmire when Glanmire are such a pressing team themselves, but it seems to be certainly speeding them up.
Meany misses the layup off that flex cut we talked about earlier. And Alford, boy with confidence out to make that one, finds McKenna in the corner. Inside to Dwyer and finds a cut in Mary Breen. A good call there, she's inside the restricted zone and going on number 6 I believe, so I think it's on Jay Daly. It is, so Jay Daly, so some, just seen the last couple of minutes there with some good fast break and then great passing from Glanmire. They've just weathered that storm a little bit with a chance to get it back down to 1 point to make both these.
Definitely they'll be happy with that. I love to see, you know, post players working together, that high-low action. Great cut there by Mary and Grania just finding her in the right spot. You don't see that as much as maybe we did in games a few years ago. You know, post players looking at that high-low action usually works pretty well, but it's pretty simple, isn't it?
Mary Breen doesn't make the first one, so she'll be looking make second, but she doesn't. And Leah gets the rebound, but close attention there, and a jump ball is called. Excellent pressing from Dwyer and Rockall, and they turn that ball over. There'll be a Glanmire ball on the jump, so they'll have another chance to either tie or get within one. As Alford on the 3-point line fakes the shot, looks to penetrate against Lloyd, but Lloyd does a good job of moving her feet as Mary Breen misses that, gets hands on it, but it fumbles out of bounds. It'll be Meteors ball as Karen Meany this time will check in for Emily Lear. With 1:30 to go in this first quarter, it's Meteors 33, Team Montenotte Hotel 30.
Glanmire now coming back with the press of their own, but again Meteors seem to be very calm, drive and kick, you know, no rush to break the press, but no problem finding an open shooter either.
And Karen Meany this time steps off the bench and straight away, so with both teams pressing at the moment, and Carol Lloyd jumps in the passing lane and does an excellent job of getting that steal and give Meteors as the lead has gone back to 5, and Flaherty, nice crossover move against McKenna, and you have to say she's really showed great confidence when she's come off the bench and been a huge part of this Meteors effort in this first half.
Definitely. One thing I think Kate is very good at is she's very deceiving. You know, she really kind of waits, holds the ball, and then boom, she has that quick step to get in the lane, I think, when the defender least expects it.
She hits the first of those free throws. Misses the second. Breen with the rebound to McKenna. A quick break. Great pass between McKenna and Alford, McKenna and Dwyer, but Alford brings it back out. It proves a good decision as McKenna, as she has done throughout this first half when needed, hits the big shot.
Three huge shots she's hit.
Back down to 3 points. It's 36-33 to Meteors with 41 seconds to go on the clock. And meaning inside to Daly, and Daly is fouled by Breen, and Daly will go to the line for 2 shots.
Really, these Meteors guards are just carving up the Glanmire defence. It seems like they can get in the lane whenever they want.
So Daly will go to the line with 37 seconds to go in this first half.
I think Jay Daly is another real unsung hero for Meteors. Obviously their 2 Americans bring up the bulk of their scoring, but next in line is actually Jay Daly. I think she's averaging like 11 points a game, so her contributions are very important for Meteors.
She makes that one. It's a 4-point lead with 35 seconds to go. There's Anya McKenna and the attention of Meany. McKenna goes over the basket with the left hand and makes a lovely left hand layup. Run through a lane. It's a 2-point game with 24 seconds to go. Just a second or 2 differential, so Meteors will have to take a shot and leave a little bit of time on the clock, but Glanmire turn the ball over, and with 14 seconds to go they'll have a chance to tie this game or take the lead into half time. And it's McKenna open the 3-point line. I think she stepped on the line but rims in and out. With 3 seconds to go, I don't think Meteors will get a chance to have a final shot as they just hold the ball. So at the end of the first half in this Hula Hoops National Cup semi-final, it's Meteors 37, Team Montenotte Hotel 35.